Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Play Slay the Spire. We had some terrible runs lately, but I do want to point out, don't look at this. This level 6 makes me mad. But level 8? Level 8. Every night I come and I do my kata in Slay the Spire to try to get better. One day I'm going to show you it's going to be Ascension level 15. For now, scores are a little on the low side for a daily that's 4 hours in. But, hey, Nick Narcotics up there with... I believe this score. It's just remarkable that it's 100 points above the other one. Like, the next highest. Like, that's a big stratification here. It's what it takes to be at the top. Not Isaac, baby. Insulting. Heirloom, Time Dilation, Night Terrors. Time Dilation and Heirloom, both good. Time Dilation, great for extra damage. Really great for purging artifacts, though. Night Terrors... well, it's not bad if we never have to rest. Let's think about it that way. Peace Pipe gives us something else to do other than resting or smithing. We're the silent. 1, 2, really 2. I'll tell you what, we're going to try... I'd like to do as little combat as possible so we have less risk of resting. But this is way too many enemies to fight and then also, like, you know, have no campfires in between them. So we want to go here. I think we'll start here and work up this way, which is going to be more combat than I'd like, but hey, that's the way she goes. Smack them. Dump them. Alright, pretty good spot here. 100% block, that's where we want to be. But I guess we're already there. And you're dead. Very good first fight. Set the tone. Get some cards. Backflip's amazing. Cloak and Dagger is excellent. I'm going to start Cloak and Dagger. It's going to ruffle some feathers, suggesting that Cloak and Dagger is better than Backflip. And you know what? Maybe those feathers are in need of a good ruffling. I'm here to shake up the Slay the Spire industry, the doldrums. It's like an equal block, but you get 4 damage and a card instead of 2 cards. 4 damage and a card to be played, I should say. I have to be honest, I think Poison Stab is not that good. But I've also disrespected it lately. I'm willing to take it. Willing to go for an upgrade. Maybe we shouldn't because heals are so valuable. Probably should have thought about that for like literally 2 seconds. But hey, problem solved, you know? So 6 block. We'll probably play another defend. We'll play Shiv. We'll play that. 12 damage out of a strike at this point. Ridiculously strong. 2 blocks and then a strike. I gotta remember, it's smart for us to play our strikes last. We probably could get enough damage. Would be like this, this. Oh, we got him. Okay. It's tough, right? Because, like, unload is pretty great, and I'm going to have to take it. But I really want to add more defense as soon as possible. Because it's going to be extremely important for us. 9 and 14. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Hit you. So do 9. You are still time dilated. Please do 15. Thank God. So we probably, as long as we draw some attacks, we probably got you. Cloak and Dagger usually comes out first, and then a little bit of that. Easy money. Ghost in a jar. Could be very, very valuable. I'm going to skip, but... you know, I'm going to take Acrobatics. My whole reasoning behind taking Acrobatics... this is just time dilation. Is if we need blocks, we can draw them. That's my fundamental choice here. So I think we'll probably take a hit on this turn. And we'll try to use Intangible later. Taking 10, I'd rather not, but... got to think about this for a sec. I'm going to take the intangibility. All we got to do is 18 damage to him next turn. And it seems like we're not going to get there. But this is a weaker turn for him, so if we could just play... if we play 2, we're not going to take any damage, but it does buff him, so we really have to kill him next turn. We use the intangibility at exactly the right point, though. So I feel very thankful for that. Orichalcum is very useful. Cloak and Dagger, also a great card. As you're well aware. You're doing 16 damage, huh? It's a little egregious, but okay. This time, hit you with that. Don't have a whole lot of defense here. So I need to do like 20 damage to roll you over. That's highly simple. I think I will just do it. You're taking another 3. You're going to split into 2 enemies. That's right. Don't forget about Orichalcum. It's actually extremely useful. The only reason... I have to think, like, can I kill you? It would be like 664, but it would probably be 4, 7, 8. It's so close, though. I think we play the smart roll of doing that. And then you're doing 10. Probably just hit you, because I don't know if you're more likely to attack. You're only doing 7, so it could have been 4, 7, 7, or it could have been 4, 6, 7, leaving him alive with 1, which would have been real bad. So we're gonna hit you. And we're gonna... 7? Yes, okay. Then we're gonna hit you, and we're gonna hit you. That went just fine. Snecko Oil, After Image. Well-laid plan's also incredible, by the way. But we're gonna start with an After Image in hand. It synergizes with Time Dilation. Now we want to play as many cards as possible. And now we're in question mark territory. Ornamental Fan is extremely good, especially if we get upgraded. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if we get upgraded Cloak and Daggers. And I'm feeling kind of on right now. That doesn't happen that often. So we'll start here. Get rid of Doubt. Keep that deck strong. Whenever you play a power attack skill in the same turn, remove all your debuffs. I don't necessarily buy it. Toxic Egg seems like the best choice. Bird-Faced Urn for some kind of guaranteed heal is also nice, but it's expensive and we're not necessarily predisposed to roll a power deck. So I think Toxic Egg is worth so many campfires in the future. It's hard for me to say no. I think I can get down with a Flying Knee as well. Still would like to add more blocks, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This time we're going to choose just to gain the gold. And I'm going to choose to heal as well on the cheap. And hopefully we won't have to heal before our boss fight, but I expect to have to. So let's give ourselves energy next turn. Pass. What we want this turn is a lot of attacks. And that's as good as it gets, I think. So we'll start with the low. I do expect to get hit. But we can play defense against this guy. If we get hit for a little, I do not care. So I go ahead and hit me for 2. The thing is, I don't want to use Snecko Oil because it could irreparably destroy the quality of the run. So I think we'll dump a basic strike. We'll probably dump a basic defend. The thing is, I mean, I would like to play these, but it's a little scary. So I'm gonna say you got out ahead of me here. We're gonna go for broke next turn. And we got an okay turn for it. Start here. I can't really be mad. I think we're roughly on schedule. I'm gonna speed up a little bit, and I'm gonna accept that this may mean we have to rest before our boss fight, and I'm gonna say, so be it. You know what? We're actually... Oh, we have one more card because of the flying energy, or flying knee. This is going way better than I expected. On that second phase. Now we're still... Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Okay. I don't think we need to rest before the boss fight. Normally, I would say that's... Snecko Skull is okay, and absolutely that's what we needed. I'm gonna smith and upgrade our Cloak and Dagger. Well, one of the 2 Cloak and Daggers. This is scary, but I think it's the right call. Well, what do you think's worth more? 1 Shiv, or probably hit him with some poison so we get him next turn? Seems smarter. We only need to hit him for, like, not much. I mean, he's hitting us for a lot. You know what? He's gonna get us. He's gonna ruin our perfect, but he's only gonna do 4 damage. I think you would just accept it's worth losing the points at the risk of things getting like a lot worse. Alright, so we do want to roll him over. Start here. So what does this deck need right now? Honestly, if we could get like an Envenom, I'd be over the moon. I think we gotta, anything that incentivizes us to play more cards is a dream come true. So we're gonna get rid of a basic strike. Obviously, we're gonna play a cloak and dagger. We're gonna play a basic defend, and then we can do a couple things. Like that is a break even at worst. I gotta hit you one more time. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Of course, anything that helps us gain strength is also, it would be nice. 13. So we get up to 23. I can play 3 of these. Well, yes, that was correct. Oh, but Ornamental Fan actually means I can play all of them. Lucky me. 20 damage, huh? That's no good. So as always, if we were, well, can we do 40? It's pretty unlikely, i.e. impossible. So we'll try something like that instead. Well, you know what? No, he needs to take 18. This is time dilation. I think we accept that we're going to take damage instead of worrying about using Snecko Oil, which is obviously very dangerous. We know there's an extremely good chance we're going to survive. So let's just focus on, like, making sure we kill him. We lost the perfect 100 years ago, so what do we care? It's a more than break even. I can't hit him again, though. Offensively, this run is slow. There's no denying that. And when we get bad draw, and I would definitely describe this as bad draw. I'm willing to try Snecko Oil here. You know, it certainly leaves us in a bit of a dampered situation. No question about it. And I want to point out, this could go staggeringly wrong. I don't think it's gonna. We already have enough block now. The damage was okay. This guy's a real pain in the butt. And Snecko Oil could potentially screw us pretty badly. I think we're so far ahead of him, like, if we died, I would be very upset. But not necessarily surprised. Well, much to my surprise. You know what? We might have been able to play that flying knee, but much to my surprise, we got there. This turn he's doing a debuff, which means he's not doing anything. Just a little bit of a slog. I think it's fair to say, and now we'll just go on him. Yeah, we should be okay. It's fair to say that this is a run where bosses scare me. Normal enemies? Not so much. Really? Why not play the 1 energy defend? Because it's half the price, which means it's half as good. I think we have to say that 1001 cuts is probably our choice. You can no longer gain gold. That's so dangerous. I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna make shops basically worthless, but I think it's the right play. 1, that's 2. Wow, we can't get to 3. That's a surprise. Again, we don't want to rest, but we want to have the option to rest. But the only way to get this second elite is right here, so I guess we'll shoot for the moon there. I still think this deck is good. I just think it was not necessarily great against that guy. 8. So we play 2 of these. We're in the clear. Trying to leverage Snecko's skull like a little bit. I know we ignored Deadly Poison the last time it showed up, but... like, this is We get 25 block. We have extra energy next turn. This guy's got poison on him. Like, you can tell this is a lot better. Just want to make sure, can I get to enough block? Draw zeros. It's not zeros, but it gives me some stuff that can give me zeros, so I don't dislike it. Takes us to 8 block. Shivs are doing damage. One more card gets us there, so we'll hit him with the big one. Yeah, I mean, this deck seems to be fine for most bosses. Mind you, this guy, later on this floor, we fight him and his friend. And it's highly disrespectful. The things he does on that fight are not respectful. I think I accept Crippling Cloud. Mostly because it's related to poison. I'm removing no card from the deck. We're going to save, in all likelihood, we're going to save for some sort of curse removal. Although I will say Blade Dance is real good. I'm willing to take an upgraded Blade Dance. I guess everything we buy is upgraded by default. I will not lose all of my gold, because it's all the gold I'm ever going to have. I can't do that. I'm sorry to tell you. So I'm thinking, like, there's no way we're killing this guy in one turn. Only 10 damage is coming out, though. We still go for him. And hit him with the Crippling Cloud. So that's 8 poison per enemy. That's amazing. And they're all going to be weakened as well. It just makes my life easier. -2 dex. Obviously terrible. But I think it's still worth going for, like, something like this. 3 energy. So we want to play probably a strike. You need to take 5 damage. I think I'll hit you with that then. So you're dead. Get working on you. You're not quite dead. We're actually going to take 0, which is incredible. Easy fight, honestly. Now you gotta go. This is where things really get good. Wow, you lived. No, you died. Whoops. I think you have to, at this point, Poison Stab is worth quite a lot. I'm willing to add those to the deck. I wish they came pre-upgraded, but what can you do? Deadly Poison, I'm still not convinced. Prepared, I really like because it plays another card. And we're good to go for these guys. We should be, at least. Have to play After Image, of course. Definitely will not need to play a Defend. So do we like... I think if we can kill this guy, we'd be happier. 16. 7. 7. 19! Are you kidding me? It's alright. If we Crippling Cloud, we'll kill him easily. You're doing 27 damage. That's absolutely no joke. Still, I think we definitely still play that. 18 damage. Again, no joke. But I'm going to try Acrobatics, and I'm going to try to beat the system, basically. We're going to take 7. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's a good setup turn, I think. The most annoying thing about 1,000 Cuts is how every time you play it, every time you play a card, you get another animation. So I really don't care about Survivor or Strike here. This is an amazing hand, though. Like, look at this. Okay, now you gotta look at it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care about this guy. This is the big kahuna. If we could get Shuriken to work with this deck, obviously I'm now thinking, like, when we had the opportunity to take Accuracy earlier, that would have been very nice. But we didn't. Life goes on. He's doing a lot of damage, which is not surprising. Can I kill you? I bet I can. I only need to do 29 damage. Easy. So we made the right decision to pivot on that one. Go straight for the big bad. We get Gremlin Horn, which I think is pretty good. And I think on second Blade Dance, that's a pre-upgrade. Oh, Shuriken is exactly what we asked for. Is this our dream come true? We got ranking potential today. That's the way I feel about it, at least. Oh, Lord. Gotta love it. 50 damage turn 1, 2 strengths up, 22 block. What can you say, right? Well, I think, like, this time, 1,000 cuts, not as necessary. Thank God for Ornamental Fan. At least providing us, like, a little bit of extra defense, because we are going to take a bit of a hit here. I will expect, by the way, we'll have to rest at some point. 18 damage. We're probably looking at acrobatics. I'm just thinking, like, okay, 7. Let's do roughly 8 times 5 is 40 damage. 47. He would need to take 19. I think we have him. Just using a very conservative, like, mathematical estimate. Plus, we're not taking it. Yeah, we were way too conservative, honestly. I don't think we need those. Singing Bowl would be real nice as well. So we fought, and Pen Nib is fine. We fought both elites. We're actually good to go. Jack of all trades, neutralized. Both great. Pain, Blade Dance. Okay, Jack of all trades, neutralize pain, Blade Dance. Glass Knife, Jack of all trades. I will add Jack of all trades, which comes pre-upgraded. Glass Knife, absolutely. Love them, love it all. That's 2 great cards to add to the deck. We have a methodology there that works for us. After Image for certain. Jack of all trades is beautiful. I really wish that they did not cost 2 each, but hey, to each their own. Ah ha 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 ha. Now, are we taking damage? Yes. Because we're taking damage, I'm not going to play Mayhem. But I wanted to. I'm going to try to get some 0-costers, and we did indeed get them. Which allows us to play even more cards, which I love, but we're still going to do that. Very slow, though. Slow start. I don't really... Well, now that I think about it, like, you've already stolen my gold. And I'm not going to play 1,001 cuts, even though I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I could, I just really can't take damage. We could have. Will it end up being a major concern? I hope not. I mean, it definitely looks like it won't be because they're dead. So we didn't get our gold back, though, which I think is the first time I've ever noticed that. But obviously that is the way it should work. Turn 1, the way I'm looking at this is these guys are not doing anything, which is beautiful, but instead of using 1,000 cuts, I still think Crippling Cloud is just better. Wow, they're doing nothing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. So you may live, you know, no promises about your whole, you being dead. No, you're dead. Okay, my mistake. And Gremlin Horn coming through in the clutch with some extra energy. Now you're gonna do 7 damage. I'm so, like, sad for you, because that's just really dumb. That's just, like, a really dumb and bad move. And I feel bad, because, like, you know, you didn't have to be so bad. And yet, here you are. I think I'll definitely take a backstab. Time dilation. Do we want to... I mean, I guess here's the thing. I don't mind removing a basic strike from the deck at this point. No, not that one. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. You'd be a peach if you could give me a regen potion, by the way. I guess. So I want to use Glass Knife last. Now I'm thinking, do I want 24 versus 40? Okay, I want the 10 more damage. That's easy enough. Great start. Dude, this deck works. I'm wondering, I'm kind of on the fence right now about what kind of situation this is. What I mean by that is this a situation where, this breaks even at worst. Is this a situation where everybody's doing well because the run is easier than it looks like it is? Or is this a situation where your boy is going to come out ahead of the curve? Because right now, I'm saving Pen Nib, by the way. I feel like we might be doing better than average by, like, I just think we're doing pretty well is the thing. It's so hard for me to rest knowing it's actually only healing us for 8. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm just being honest. I don't think it's the right call to do it. If we die, we die. But I think we did the right thing. So we should make him vulnerable while we have Pen Nib. And then we should definitely play, like, Backstab is the consensus choice, I'm assuming. We want to play this. I would love to save that. We want to play this, this, and this. So we'll do this, this. Good strength upgrades. That's what I love about that. Did 100 damage to him on turn 1, by the way. Actually amazing. We got 5 energy. You can tell in all likelihood what we're extremely likely to do here. 39, 39. 24 damage, so we'll hit you instead. Beautiful. Gremlin Horn. Come on, Gremlin Horn. Look at that. No complaints. 26 damage on the Shiv. That's because it was a double damage one. That's fine. Didn't think about it. Still made it through. What can you say, you know? 21 damage. That's cute. This time, we don't have extra energy. We might want to try like an acrobatics. I love it. It's so hard for me to choose one of these to dump. Oh, we only dump one? Okay, never mind. Get rid of that then. Easiest decision I've ever made in my life. Alright, so now we'll start neutralize. 15. Oh, you are in trouble, my friend. Oh, we're good. When did this happen? When did I get good at Slay the Spire? It's backwards. We're also entering our next fight with Pen Nib, which is disgusting. A second after image. Also great. But dude, another after image has got me thinking we're in a great spot. I think we don't want to take this. I think we want to take this. HP is so precious to us, and you know, this allows us to, on turn 1, if we don't want to play Crippling Cloud but we draw it, we just hold it. So this is 2. It's our choice again. If we want to go for maximum score, and I'm feeling like we do, we have to take one of these 2 paths. I'd rather, I guess, not take the shop path. So we love After Image. Jack of all trades comes out. Panic button. Gain 30 block, gain no block for your remaining turns. Yeah, that sounds good. Place a card from your hand on the bottom of your draw pile. Okay. Well, for 1, you can get time dilation, remove panic button. This is a bad idea. We should probably not have done that. Pen Nib's available. Why is this so bad? We're gonna do it like that for Gremlin Horn. Probably could have been a little cheesier about it, but I didn't want to go lower, like try to beat around the bush, and then, you know, who knows what that could have led to problems. Is all I'm trying to say. So you guys, you're doing like a lot of damage here, but that's not really my concern. Because wait, so it's 5. Oh, because you didn't spawn in time dilation territory. Fair enough. So let's get Gremlin Horn working. 22 block. How are we gonna get there? So, I mean, those 2 cards do it for us. Yeah. One of these days we'll find a way to play 1,000 cuts. It probably should be upgraded. If it's upgraded, then don't we get it's 2 damage per card, which is, it sounds like a very small change, but big things have small beginnings. Michael Fassbender, Prometheus. Love it. Do we love After Image 2? Not yet, in my opinion. So we probably like Flying Knee, Cloak and Dagger. So we'll do this. And I think we just go like, go around the horn. There you go. We get to hold these. Did decent damage. 27 damage. Normally that'd be the kind of thing you could be a little bit afraid of, but I don't think we got much to worry about. Hello, my Ruka. Apotheosis is a little scary here, but I can't play Crippling Cloud anymore because I'm a fool. A fool and an idiot. Well, you gotta love that. Somehow my idiocy was rewarded. And I think you go backflip. Anything with draw, you know, and block. We haven't added that many blocks recently. It's really After Image doing the bulk of the, pardon me, heavy lifting. Generally, we'll start here. 14 damage twice. I think we'll smack you. 15 damage twice. That's what we're looking for. It's starting to get like a little gremlin horn interaction, and look at what we're able to build out of that. What do we want to play? I don't really want to play Survivor for time dilation because it dumps a card. Which, when all of our cards are attacks, I'd rather just play them. Decent. Decent, I would say. Only got one enemy left to deal with. He's doing 10 damage, which is hilarious. Just keep, like, Survivor. There you go. Alright, thanks to 1,000 Cuts, which we were, like, mercifully allowed to play. I think we got a real nice spot. Crippling Cloud. I mean, it's gonna do something. Hey, that's 30 damage in hand, easily. Yeah, didn't even have to run the numbers. We don't need this, because we have Runic Pyramid. It's tough. That's a tough decision, in my opinion, at least. No, because we'll lose something and gain no gold out of it. And what do you want? Blade Dance, 1,000 Cuts, or Strike? Take a Strike, dude. That's very merciful. I was ready to give up 1,000 Cuts because I play it so little, but glad we don't have to. Now, 14 block. Can we get there? Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Are we going to need to play one of these? Possibly. Let's see. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pardon me. We're going to way overshoot it now. Well. That's life. Can't really complain. It's still, I mean, now we had 20 extra block, but oh well. After Image is still great in my opinion. And Cloak and Dagger with After Image and Time Dilation is just so good. I can't muster a single ounce of negativity. I feel like we've accidentally, and it happens from time to time, but accidentally selected like the perfect line for this daily. I don't really want any of these, to be honest. And normally, you could get me to take a Dagger Spray. I'm a relatively big fan of that card. In case you haven't noticed. We got 4 energy. We only have 4 cards, or 4 energy to play in hand as well. So, just wait to play our attacks. Okay, then we'll start low, and then we'll go. Well, we'll usually go there next. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You play the highest damage cards last because time dilation works proportionally. So if something gets 10% larger, if it starts 3 times the size of another damage up, you get way more out of it. So prepared is fine. Dude, I like Crippling Cloud. I really do. But I don't think we're going to be able to play it here. 18 damage is not a joke. But it's enough that I would, like, start to... We have 2 After Image, right? Just one. Okay, so we might sadly have to play this, and I'm okay with it, but... Unload is definitely the call. I keep forgetting about Ornamental Fan. I'm, like, overshooting our block by more than we need to. Not that that's a major problem, but... Okay, so we need 10 block. It's very easy. Just do it like this, just to make sure we have space in hand. Okay, so next turn, we should play an attack just to get us closer to Pen Nib. Let's see if we can get... Oh, I don't know, we don't need a heal. Alright, so we're 2 away, 3 away from Pen Nib. Choke is tempting. It's Dono Deca, right? It's not... Yeah, it's not Time Lord. Dono Deca can be a little tricky. This is 4 poison 4 times, but it's expensive. I think I'm willing to try choke, but... This guy, I think we're in a totally okay spot. We'll start by playing both of these, just because we can. And then... Cloak and Dagger. We'd like to play Flying Knee, and that won't be a problem. Pen Nib on Backstab. Flying Knee. Hold on to Backflip. Yeah, I mean, he's done. He's already done. We spent half our time on setup there. That's why we can afford to play 1,000 cuts now. And we'll do Shiv. And we need to play... If we play 2 more... Oh, never mind. We're already there. Just keep holding on to Backflip. Dude, I love it. 50 damage per turn will kill him, but we're going to start doing more than 50 real freaking soon. Like, for example, Choke. And here's where things get crazy. Hopefully. Adrenaline, Prepared, dump your 2 crappy defends. Now you got 4 energy again, so Cloak and Dagger comes in. And let's think about this. Yeah, we have 3 attacks. One of them... Start with Acrobatics, actually. Let's dump a basic defend. Put another Cloak and Dagger out there. Alright, now. I think we just use the Shiv with Pen Nib. So you're not going to love this necessarily, but I used Strike instead of Unload. Just because I want to hold the Backflip in hand. But now I'm like, we got to get rid of some stuff. Like, okay, we can do that. Then we got space for this. Make him vulnerable. Use Madness. Madness hit Blade Dance. Okay, now we can use Blade Dance. And we can use Cloak and Dagger. Okay, and I'm just going to get these out of here because they're making too much space in my hand. And we got 15 damage on these ones. Pen Nib's coming around. Can't quite get there, huh? Well, just do it like that. It's 47 damage. Now we got Pen Nib for next turn. He's going to be vulnerable. Draw Glass Knife. Hey! Easy enough. That's all the elites we could have ever fought. I will take another Backflip. Phantasmal has the chance to be very good as well. Tiny Chest doesn't necessarily do a whole lot for us, to put it politely. And you know how this one works. But I'd like to play 1,000 cuts. We'll see if it's possible. Choose a skill. Start here. So this pays for 1,000 cuts, and I'm willing to give it a chance. I want to draw the other after image. This, as far as I'm concerned, this one's all about setup. As long as we can get after images in hand, we're totally fine. Like, you know what? We actually should play nothing else. I am a fool. Hold the cards in hand so you can do something with them later if necessary. Like here. What if we do Backstab, Flying Knee? Then we actually have Impatience that does something. We can play our other after image. Straight up, I don't think Crippling Cloud is that good here, but you may disagree. I'm going to start drawing, and you know what? See you later, Crippling Cloud. And look at this. We're not going to draw much next turn, but we're going to kick the crap out of this guy. 50 damage. That's hilarious. So I'll hit you with Choke, and then we'll do a little... honestly, we need to make space. One of these. And again, we probably should do nothing, but we're going to do something. Because we can. They're, you know, I'll level with you. Kind of annoying turns. As they take so long. I want to do a Blade Dance, but I got to make space. So we'll try like a Strike, Cloak and Dagger. Okay, now we're making space. Get down there. There's no way he's doing damage to us. It's unfeasible. Plus, we got 4 poison on him. That should break the bank. That'll make a difference. Okay, again. If you really want to be an idiot, you would play Unload here and ruin your run. I'm not really that kind of guy. I think I'm going to play Survivor and dump a Defend, just to make space to get Cloak and Dagger out there. Try a quick Backflip. Now we can play Unload. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I'll do it. So what do we do here? I mean, there's smithing, which I guess is, well, what do you, other, yes, okay, fair enough. This allows us to maybe, it's not even about perfecting the boss, it's just about, ooh. We know this is going to be likely useless. Acrobatics is fine, I don't think I want any more though. It's not about perfecting the boss, it's just about surviving the boss fight. Don't even use the power potion, I'd much rather save it. Look at this. Tempting. I think that's what we upgrade next, just to make our next fight that much easier. Not even close to pen nib. You know, we're taking none. Let's do this. Anything that hits all enemies is pretty tempting. If we upgrade it, it costs the same, but it does double damage, so I think it's worth it. Again, unload is just poison right now. We can get you. Hand space, by the way, becoming a little bit of an issue. I think it's the right way to handle it. Oh, we got a kill accidentally. We got another kill accidentally, and our energy is, you know, right back where we'd like it. Okay, easy enough. You can't convince me that we didn't do the right thing today on this run. Now, lifting 1 strength is nice, but we get it so quickly. 2 damage to all enemies, I think, is going to be better. And let's try to get this done, dude. I feel like this might be the most surprisingly strong daily I've ever done, personally. So, first, you know what? Let's start with power. Accuracy. Envenom's also good. Very good, but I mean, we're hidden with shivs all the time. So you want to probably play both after images first, then accuracy. It's not a great turn for finisher. But to have it in hand is probably worth it. Now, I want to take no damage. I want to take no damage. Can I take no damage? I don't think so. Can I take no damage? I don't think so. If you're weakened, you're going to do like 16 damage. There's no way I'm getting to 16. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Like, if we're going to take damage, we should play this. That's just the way it goes. I don't think this would have helped. You know, we were only ever going to get to maybe 11 block, and there's no way we don't take damage from that guy. So, it is what it is. We lose the perfect, but so be it. Now is when we can really go to town. Get this out. I don't want to see it ever again. So the shivs are going to be disgusting. I can't wait to see him at work. We got pen nib. Pen nib. So I'm going to use unload to clear hand space. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That was decent damage. You're coming back around. Now that's fine. I'm not concerned. Here we go. Choke. Adrenaline. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're gonna... I hate to do it, but we have to make space. There's nothing... I wish we could play this more optimally, but, like, our hand just gets so full. This was a really fun daily. Especially now I'm looking at it like, we're going to win. Wait. Pen nib. The shivs are doing 20. I'd rather hit you with one of those. Why not? Yeah, especially now that we're coming down the pipe and we just, like, crushed it. I don't know if we're going to be in the triple digits, but we did pretty well today. I think we did pretty well today, at least. And you know what? I'm the one making the freaking video, so I'm going to say that what I say goes in this unique case. Just hit you with one of those. I think we probably... It's relatively early in the daily's lifespan. I wouldn't be surprised if we were top 100. I think we played well enough to justify a top 100 finish. Really good use of pen nib there. Not that it matters at all, but... my son. I'm a little surprised you're gonna live, but not for long. You know what? Thanks for the gold we can't even pick up. 905, I'm not mad. I know the other scores were a little bit higher. We got one perfect. But I think we did just fine today. 138, a little lower than I expected, but I definitely feel like we didn't do badly at all there. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.